Welcome back in one of the Bears Private Plays YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday. It is June 4th. I'm back bringing us more plays and props for the MLB slate. Before we get into those plays for Wednesday, let's look at the plays we have on Tuesday night. It's 8:19. It just looked pitch black outside because a big line of thunderstorms running through. So, gonna record just a little bit early, but we have most of our plays done anyway. We have 2 in 1 day so far. 101 the player, or 101 of the game picks, I should say. Cubs, Nats go over the total. Trevor Williams, horrible in this game. Nationals bats, not the best. I mean, they had 3 runs, should have put up more, but the Cubs just little by little, inch by inch, home run by home run, put up a big number, sitting on 8 right now. I believe it's 8-3, so the over does cash. Other game pick that did lose under 3.5. This was well on its way to a win, and then Freddie P bottom 5, double and a home run. Stevenson and Ellie De La Cruz makes it a 2-2 game. So a tough break there on the under 3.5. Looks like the game's going to go under 8.5. Maybe should have just took the game, but had to be different. Had to take the under 3.5. Plus money didn't work out. Going to be 101 of the game picks. Want to know right now the player props? Trevor Williams. We did make that switch with Nathan Eovaldi out on the 15-day IL. So Trevor Williams did give up a lot of runs. I believe he ended with 6 or 7 given up. Pulled after 5, but he had pulled after 5 earned runs. Left the bases loaded for Chafflin, and then I believe Chafflin walked a couple and then got pulled as well. So just a bad day for the Nationals in total. Poor management once again. You know, offense is doing the best they can, but whenever the pitching goes out there and gives up 10 plus runs, and the management who's controlling the pitching is just abysmal. It's tough to win games if you're a Nats fan. So we're gonna go 2-1. Jorge Soler is up to bat, or he's going to be close up to bat in the probably top of 8th or top of the 9th, currently in the 7th inning of that game. Going to have one more at bat with Jorge Soler to get it done. Maybe a home run of the Green Monster, which what I would love for that to happen. But let's go take a look at the plays for tomorrow. We're going to go over here to FanDuel. We have 2 more game picks and 2 more player props to share for you guys. We're going to start with the Rockies and the Marlins. Now, the Rockies tonight picked up back-to-back wins. This is going to be their first series win potentially. Man, I want to say it's been 20. I want to say it was 24 consecutive series that the Rockies had lost. Maybe it's less than that. But a win here will guarantee a series win because I believe it's a 4-game series. The worst they can do is 2-2. And just going 2-2 will set the history book straight for the Colorado Rockies, ending their series losing streak. So shout out to the Rockies. They got to their 10th win last night. Make it 11 now. They won 3-2. The Miami Marlins struggling once again. And we've got, maybe the 2 worst pitchers in the MLB going head-to-head in this one. Kyle Freeland. You know what? I'm going to take that back immediately. German Marquez for the Rockies is so bad. Kyle Freeland, though, for the Rockies, just as bad. Going up against Cal Quantrill. We're going to start with Kyle Freeland numbers this season. 5.72 ERA. Surprisingly enough, both these guys have been getting better throughout the season. I know that sounds crazy to say, but since about May 1st, 2nd, 3rd for these guys, they've been getting a little bit better over the season. But coming up with a 5.72 ERA for Kyle Freeland, coming off a 7-hit, 3-run game going up against the New York Mets. He gave up 2 home runs in that game as well. He did go 6 innings, and I will say this about Kyle Freeland. They leave him out there. The Rockies, they don't give a damn. They're going to leave him out there 5 or 6 innings no matter what, unless he's giving up 10-plus hits, which we have seen already this season. Him do 3 different times. Kyle Freeland is going to go out there for 5 or 6 innings, probably going to give up 7 or 8 hits. That's going to lead to 3 or 4 runs. That's going to make us well on our way to the over 8.5 runs. On the other side, Cal Quantrill only gave up 2 runs in the last game against the Giants. He has given up 2 runs or less in 3 consecutive games going up against the Angels, the Giants, and the Rays. On this season, though, his ERA is worse than Kyle Freeland's 5.84 ERA. He's given up 32 runs in 49 1/3 inning. He's given up almost 60 hits in the year, only 38 punch-outs. Not a guy who's going to strike out a ton of people. He gets pulled basically before the 5th inning in every single start this season. So I think the Rockies, they can jump on him just a little bit. I do think the Rockies have a couple really good players. Hunter Goodman hit the go-ahead home run tonight to make it 3-2. I've been talking about Goodman for a little bit this season. He's a young, bright guy for the Colorado Rockies. One of the only bright spots they have on that team. But we're going to go with the over 8.5 runs in that game. For the other play today, we're going to go for the over 8.5 runs again for the Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Going to start here with Emerson Hancock because we're going to take Cade Povich for a player prop. But Emerson Hancock on the season, we just have poor pitching all the way around tonight for all these teams. 5.64 ERA for Emerson, 2-2 record. Took a loss in his last game going up against the Washington Nationals. They only left him in there for 65 pitches, 2 hits, 2 earned, had a walking problem again in that game. 3+ walks against the Nationals. He's given up 3+ walks in 2 of the last 4 games that he's been in, 17 walks in total over the last 4 games. That 5.64 ERA and 1.57 whip, that's not what we typically see with this Seattle Mariners team. Last season, the Mariners, one of the best starting 5 rotation in the MLB. I think once again, they have some really good arms. I know George Kirby's been struggling, but George Kirby's had some injuries already this season. Double-digit ERA. Don't care. I think George Kirby's still a really good arm. Emerson Hancock, not so much. I think he's going to get beat up just a little bit in this game, hopefully going up against the Orioles. The Orioles this season have been tremendously bad, but it is a right-handed matchup. The Orioles are so much better going up against righties and lefties. So hopefully the Orioles give us 3 or 4 runs against Emerson Hancock, and then the Cade Povich here for the Orioles, he's going to give up a big number going up against the Mariners. We'll talk about Cal Raleigh before this season. He is the leader in home runs this season. Hit another one last night. I believe that's sitting on 21 now for Cal Raleigh. I know Otani's getting up there as well in home runs, but a season, Cal Raleigh was really good last year. Now he's just become a superstar, 150 days later. Like, this is a guy who's made a complete turnaround. Always been known for power, but this season he's been the best hitter in baseball, according to power, home run stat wise. But Cade Pop's going to give a big number here. Top of the order for the Mariners, been really good this season. Julio Rodriguez, Jorge Polanco, and Randy Rosarena slid down to the 5 hole. But with Cal Raleigh sitting in that 4 hole, all you got to do is get a couple people on base. J.P. Crawford in the 1 hole. All you got to do is get a couple people on base. A couple home run hitters come after that. Cade Povich gives up a big number here, giving up 5+ runs in 2 of the last 4 games as well. So give me the over, 8.5 runs for that game as well. Cade Povich will be the player prop for us tomorrow. We're going to go under 15.5 outs. Like I said, I think the Mariners are going to jump all over him in this game. Mariners have been swinging the bats pretty well over the last, 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes the Mariners can, be a little bit kind of like the Reds, where they have these, 4 or 5 game stretches where they only put up 1 or 2 runs, and they all of a sudden they put up 8, 9, 10 runs. We need one of those games, and I think we will get it with Cade Povich from the mound. Like I said before, 5+ runs given up in 2 of the last 4 games, 6+ hits given up as well in 2 of the last 4 games, 5.29 ERA coming into this one. Whips high. He's had a home run problem, 9 home runs given up on the year already. Give me the under 15.5 outs recorded for Cade Povich in this game for the final play of the day. And for the batting props tonight, we're going to go to Aaron Judge, who is now under 400 batting average on the season. Now, it's crazy to say under 400 batting average because he's been the best hitter in baseball according to batting average, but he's sitting at 391 now. He hasn't picked up a hit in back-to-back games. Hitless against the Dodgers on June 1st, and tonight he has not picked up a hit against the Guardians in 3 at-bats, got walked, and has a ground out and a fly out for Aaron Judge. But his batting average now down to 391, going up against Luis Ortiz in this game for the Guardians. Pretty good outing in the last one going up against the Angels. Only 1 run given up. He did give up 7 hits, though, and that's why I'm going to take Aaron Judge over the total hits. Luis Ortiz on the season has been giving up way too many hits, a 4.40 ERA. He's been able to get himself out of some of these jams. He's been able to get the runs to a minimum in some of these starts, but 6+ hits given up in 2 of the last 3 games, 7 hits against the Angels, 6 hits against the Reds, even gave up 5 hits against the Tigers in the game before that. So he's coming in this game giving up way too many hits. He's had a walking problem as well over the last several games, 30 total walks on the year. Controls off, hits are up. He's getting the runs to a minimum, but giving up way too many hits. So I'm going to take Aaron Judge here over 1.5 bases as the final play of the day. Let's go to the MLB recap graphic. We are going to be taking double overs here, over 8.5 runs between the Marlins and Marlins and the Rockies, the Mariners and the Orioles, over 8.5 runs in that game with Cade Povich from the mound going up against Hancock. We have Cade Povich under the 15.5 outs going up against Seattle, and then Aaron Judge over the 1.5 bases going up against the Guardians as the final play of the night. Guys, it's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Wednesday, June 4th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please like this video and subscribe down below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.